chefs who are masters of their art. Tasteful dining spaces. The Geisha or furumachi are symbol of hospitality. Dry and elegantly subtle Japanese sake. A wide variety of traditional local dishes. Niigata represents the zenith of rice-centric gastronomy.
Niigata 市の豊かな食文化、その中心にあるのはお米です。
Rice is one of the world's 3 great cereals, along with corn and wheat, and is the staple food for half of the Earth's population. It is an essential component in Asian cuisine, and of the many kinds of rice, Japan's koshihikari is recognized as one of the best, admired by gourmets and chefs alike. The koshihikari produced in Niigata ranks number 1 in Japan in terms of both quality and volume. The Japanese believe that not even 1 grain of rice should be wasted, giving rise to the unique term mottainai, where wastefulness is harshly looked down upon.
もったいないには自然への感謝が込められています。生産者たちは環境を守りながら次の世代へ受け渡せる米作りを行っています。
環境に配慮した米作りということで、農薬を一切使わない栽培をしております。みんなで手で草を取って大変なんですけど、こういう自然豊かな昔の稲作風景をやっぱり残し大事にしていきたいと、そんな思いからやっております。
Cooking Niigata's koshihikari on an old-fashioned hearth helps to better draw out the excellent flavor of the rice. The combination of some simple rice balls and a bowl of miso soup is all that is needed for a feast. The city of Niigata, endowed with a rich natural environment, is a veritable treasure trove of food and ingredients. There are markets in every district in the city offering fresh food and ingredients. Niigata's Honcho Market has over 150 years of history. Known as the People's Pantry, its shops and stalls specialize in fresh produce, meats and other ingredients.
はい、いらっしゃい。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
新潟の美味しいお魚ってどれなんですか？
みんなどれでも美味しいけども、おすすめは今南蛮エビ。
南蛮エビ。
はい。
すごい。高い。
Generally known as sweet shrimp in Japanese, in Niigata they are called namban shrimp, reflecting their exotic shape and color, which resembles the red chili peppers that were brought to Japan from foreign countries. A popular ingredient used in many different dishes, namban shrimp are best eaten raw.
美味しい。
お待ちどうさまです。新潟名物のわっぱ飯でございます。
Because Niigata's rice is so good and local ingredients are so easily available, the city of Niigata boasts a wide variety of well-loved local cuisines. Each season offers its own special fare.
はい、お待ちどうさまです。
Sushi made from Niigata's rice and fresh fish from the nearby Sea of Japan is one of Niigata's representative cuisines. The kiwami, or zenith sushi platter, offered by many of the city's sushi restaurants, gives diners a chance to enjoy sushi dipped in gyosho, a fish sauce made of local seasonal fish and shrimp.
幸せ。
Niigata's port first developed during the Edo period in the 17th century, when it became a port of call for the Kitamaibune ships that plied the Sea of Japan. In order to entertain the visitors that came to port, Niigata City's chefs improved their techniques and high-quality restaurants known as ryote developed in Niigata. Cut. mold, simmer, grill, sometimes performed in the kitchen, sometimes performed right in front of customers. Niigata's gastronomy is supported by the techniques of local chefs. Over the years, Niigata City's many traditional high-class restaurants have produced hundreds of chefs well versed in the ways of Japanese cooking. These restaurants accept young people as live-in apprentices, training them to become the next generation of master chefs.
これが身についちゃうと刺身いろんな魚でもついてる。
In this harsh world, apprentices are expected to watch and learn. The kitchen teaches them to quiet their nerves and sharpen their focus. Selecting ingredients, handling knives. There is no limit to the skills that a chef must master.
新潟の味はすなわち当店の味。そんな自負を持って料理をお出ししております。技術だけでなく、食の知識から立ち居振る舞いまであらゆることを身につけてもらい、新潟の料亭の味を受け継ぐ料理人に育てていきたいと思います。
There is a saying that beautiful food must be served on a beautiful tray. If you look up, you will notice how elegantly the room is adorned with transoms and hanging scrolls. Outside is a garden in which the aesthetic values of Japan seem to be condensed. The spirit of hospitality can be found in all of these spaces. Ryotei is the ultimate setting in which to enjoy a meal. It is the geisha or furumachi that complete this environment of refined aesthetics and hospitality.
でこうやる糸を南から探すわ。はいこれを回んないで引くだけ。
The traditional Ichiyama school of Japanese dancing. The beautiful movements are the result of severe training under the dance master. In addition to dancing, geisha also learn the art of singing and the shamisen. Mastering the arts is a never-ending process.
お稽古は厳しいですが、芸妓は古町の花だと思って頑張っています。
The traditions of the Furumachi geisha go back 200 years. At its peak, there were over 400 geishas, but as times changed, their numbers shrank dramatically. To stop the decline and establish a company to foster geisha, local financial circles, ryotei restaurants, and others joined forces in what was the first such venture in Japan. Thanks to such efforts, this traditional culture is being preserved.
新潟市はもてなしの町です。どうぞ来なされて。おー、焼けてきてる。
In addition to the processed food industry that transforms rice into rice crackers and other products, the sake brewing industry and fermented food industry are important industries in the city of Niigata. In particular, overseas demand for Niigata's sake attests to its truly high quality.
新潟の酒の特徴は淡麗辛口、手間のかかる高品質な酒を作っております。新潟でうまい酒ができるのは米や水といった原料に恵まれていること、冬寒く雪が多い風土、そして粘り強く酒を作る蔵人たちがいたからでしょう。
This building where miso, soybean paste, is produced is registered as a tangible culture property. Built over 100 years ago, it is still in service today. Miso has been prepared here for many generations. This shop, on the other hand, offers koji, or rice malt, an indispensable ingredient for rice fermentation, prepared in a way that suits contemporary tastes.
お待たせいたしました。ありがとうございます。
Koji is known as a health and beauty product, and koji drinks are popular even among young people.
あ、なんかすっきりした甘さです。美味しいですね。
bread, pasta, sweets. Recently, foods made from rice flour have been gaining popularity. Niigata's food industry is one that represents tradition while also evolving and daring to try new things.
Niigata 市は人口およそ81万人。本州の日本海側最大の都市です。
The city of Niigata offers its residents many different culinary events and festivals. Niigata Shoku-no-jin is held every year. The Tojitsuza part of the festival is especially lively with food stalls lining the streets in the center of town. Niigata produces Japan's finest sake, and the Niigata Sake no Jin provides an occasion for all of Niigata's sake breweries to meet together under one roof. People from all over Japan and throughout the world join the people of Niigata to enjoy Niigata's culinary culture.
豊かな食文化を堪能できる新潟市。この姿になるまでには先人たちのたゆまぬ努力がありました。
The Shinano River, Japan's longest river, and the Agano River, which boasts one of Japan's highest flow rates, both run through Niigata. In the past, these two great rivers often flooded, forming a vast wetland that made rice growing a back-breaking labor. Farmers were forced to work up to their waists in muddy water in order to grow rice. However, through their indomitable will and creativity, the people transformed Niigata's muddy wetlands into Japan's most beautiful, productive paddy fields. Mr. Tozaburo Sano from Kameda-go, who made outstanding contributions to land improvement efforts, applied his experience in northeast China, where he devoted himself to the agricultural development of the Sanjiang Plain.
世界が抱える食の課題、ますます深刻になっており、私たちは今何をすべきか、問われております。
The Niigata International Food Award, which recognizes food innovators who have made significant contributions to solving international food dilemmas, was created in order to pass on the spirit and passion of pioneers like Mr. Sano to future generations. This International Food Prize is the only one of its kind in Japan. It is not surprising that the idea should have arisen in Niigata, where the people take food very seriously and have so much to be thankful for. Niigata also endeavors to promote industry and contribute to the international community through events, such as international symposiums on world food problems and the World Forum on Food and Flowers in Niigata, which hosts an international food trade fair as one of its events.
食を大切にする心は未来を担う子どもたちに引き継がなければなりません。
The Center for Food and Flower Culture encourages people to have fun learning about food and flowers. Through classes and hands-on experience, visitors learn about food and discover how to select foods and keep a healthy diet.
あったあったあったあった。取れた。これしか新潟さんはおいしい。
In addition to such facilities, there are many ways for children to receive a dietary education in Niigata City. Additionally, there are many food-related colleges and trade schools in Niigata that train adults and professionals. It is through these kinds of dietary and gastronomic educational efforts that Niigata is raising its future culinary leaders.
食は命の源。新潟はこれからもこの恵まれた自然環境に感謝し、受け継いできた食文化を守り、育てていきます。
The city of Niigata will continue to work to promote sustainable growth and creative development while also striving to contribute to the international community within which it is proud to reside.